Yeah, and I'll tell you, if I had it just clearly written out as you do here, I would have been a happy candidate when I was studying. But not to toot my own horn, but just maybe a little bit. This was my own personal work of saying I'm done with enough miscommunication, with misleading people in the exam, seeing that all throughout the internet. Let's just get you through it with clear, concise information. All right, here are some reasons for unmodified, also known as clean opinions. There's no problems or no material problems. There are material departures from GAAP. However, the financial statements would have been misleading otherwise. This is an important point. You could see a question where it says, yes, they materially departed from GAAP, meaning they didn't follow the rules. However, if the financial statements would have been so misstated by following the rules, that's okay. Now, it's not your job on this exam to determine if that's okay, but if the question says if you did follow GAAP, you would have misled investors. You see the whole point here of an audit of financial statements is to make sure that investors can understand something, that they see a clear picture of what's happening. And if by following the rules, you would have misled investors, it's okay to depart from GAAP. Other items and reasons for a clean opinion: if the auditor is satisfied that the financial statements are free from material misstatement, that's the most clear-cut one you could have. There's no material weaknesses, no violations of laws or regulations, and the auditor has not identified any instances of noncompliance with GAAP. Again, keeping this in mind, this is kind of a special exception. Here's an example taken from authoritative literature on what you'd see for an unmodified opinion. In our opinion, the financial statements referred to above present fairly in all material respects the financial position of XYZ company, which the financial position is the balance sheet, result of its operations is the income statement, and changes in its net assets and its cash flows for the year, statement of cash flows, and changes in net assets referring to stockholders' equity. Then, in accordance with accounting principles generally accepted, which is GAAP in the United States of America. Deciphering this, but that's what you'd see for an unmodified opinion. Now, could you see a sim where it has you pick out different phrases to include in an opinion? It's quite possible. However, it's up to you if you want to fully memorize these. I would say if you're just so familiar with the terminology throughout all the lessons, I think you'll be good to go. But if you really want to go above and beyond, please, by all means, memorize word for word these opinion examples. It's totally not necessary for that, but hey, never hurts to go above and beyond if you have the time. Hey there! Are you ready to not only pass your CPA exams, but truly understand and enjoy the material while studying? I know it seems impossible, right? Especially to enjoy the material? We'll do it together. Tap into the power of CPA.examprep.ai, where we've got personalized quizzes, multiple choice questions, memorization guides, flashcards, simulations, all tailored to your learning. Our adaptive study planning puts you on the fastest path to success and lifts you back up if you fall behind. Avoid wasting your precious time and money attempting an exam with a low chance of passing, because who wants that? We want to get you through this process as quick as possible. Our exam readiness prediction lets you walk in with confidence, knowing that you're prepared for success on exam day. Thankfully, there's no payment method needed to get started, so why don't you come join us? Visit cpa.examprep.ai and let's achieve your exam success together.